Imagine being in the Secret Service knowing you're going to die and you got to get Biden in that pod.
Yeah. Well, knowing you might have to go to prison with Trump. So, like, how's that going to work? Who's volunteering for that? You got to spend some of your days in prison because they got to be with him no matter what.
Even if he's in prison?
Even if he's in prison. They have to protect him until he dies.
Secret Service has to protect him in prison?
Yeah, for the rest of your life. If you were ever president, you get that protection forever.
Is that true?
The Air Force
Well, the thing is, it's never happened before. No president's ever gone to prison.
Right.
So that I think they would avoid sending him to prison just for that complication.
What's that?
It was just in the movie Air Force One.
What?
That was just a thing for the movie.
Oh, the pod, the escape pod.
Yeah, like Harrison Ford in Air Force One.
But you don't think it's really a way? Because, bro, you know what? I just found out that there's really there's a secret subway system in the Capitol.
What?
Yeah, that like the politicians use, the president uses. Like that's why you never see Obama walking from the White House to Congress. He just pops up at Congress because he can just get. There's like a.
Wow.
It's tiny too.
The political elite subway system.
Yep.
Well, they must feel like ballers.
Oh my God!
Knowing you're running the country. This is it.
Yeah, it's small, and they're like see-through carts, and they all see each other when they're going from room to room. Also,
Was this in House of Cards?
I think it has been.
Yeah, it has been, but also he killed people in the regular subway.
Yeah, he killed someone in the regular subway, right?
Yeah.
That was a great fucking show.
It was so good.
Such a good show. And it made you wonder, like, okay, I mean, obviously this is fiction, but how much is real? How much is accurate? How much of it is based on what people know about how psychotic?
All those things have happened.
Yeah.
It probably didn't happen to the people. Like they probably changed the names and situations and stuff, but they've definitely murdered people.
For sure. Well, they certainly, I mean, if you just think about what they're willing to do in other countries that they know is not true, that's going to cost lives, to sacrifice people left and right. They don't think about that at all. Like if like when you're talking about like say drone strikes, drone strikes are the ratio of innocent people that get killed by drones is like it's crazy high.
But you can justify that.
Yeah. So if you can justify that, of course you can justify taking out some asshole who's causing problems.
Yeah, especially if you really a true believer. Like if you really thought that you were right, and everyone else is wrong about like the direction America should go in, wouldn't you do anything in your power to make sure your vision came to true? Yeah. So they're willing to do anything, and then some of them just want power, but most of them, I think, to them, they genuinely believe, like they believe their bullshit, long ago. So they genuinely believe that they're doing what's best, and the other side is trying to destroy everything. So they'll cheat, they'll kill, steal.
Yeah. Especially if you consider how every single ruling class throughout history has done that to their people.
Oh, yeah.
They've all done it. And they've all assassinated each other. Like, the idea that stopped now.
Yeah. And think about the fact, they want their grip on power so badly that no matter how many signs of dementia and deterioration that are exhibited by Joe Biden or Mitch McConnell or Dianne Feinstein, no one's calling for him to resign.
No.
The motherfucker froze up
twice.
How is that acceptable to anybody?
It's like if you're having a FaceTime call with someone in bad service.
Right.
Just freeze up.
Like Mitch McConnell was getting like the update. He was buffering. I don't know.
He's just really old.
And then they get the federal doctors to say, "Oh, it wasn't a stroke." What the fuck was it then?
Wasn't a stroke. His brain short circuited. Yeah, it didn't bleed. Just shut off parts.
But it was something that means you shouldn't be making major decisions for everybody.
Yeah.
You go sit your ass down.
The face he made, like, what kind of hell have I found myself in at 80 years old? What have I done? There's no joy left in my life.
He's like, I'm not going anywhere.
The Kentucky Republican said he would finish his term as leader, which runs through 2024, and in the Senate, where he was elected to serve through 2026. Of course he is. Why shouldn't he?
I got news for you, Mitch. You're not gonna make it that long, bro.
Well, maybe he wants to die out there.
Yeah, those freezes are gonna get longer and longer and longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, until what I'm asking is at what point do, even if you on his side, at what point do you go, we can't go back? Like what has to happen for you to be like, he's done?
Well, you start looking for other jobs immediately, for sure. Like if you're in the staff, you start looking for other jobs right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think he would have to do something that not even the shrewdest spin doctor could explain away.
See, the thing is, though, the problem is if he's loyal to his party, and this is the problem with a lot of them, you don't want to give up your seat. You don't, because then there's another election, right? And then someone else comes in, and that person could be a Republican.
Well, the thing is, it's another election, but in most states, the governor of the state gets to appoint the replacement senator until the election.
Really?
So, yeah, and so Kentucky's one of those rare states where all their senators are on the right, but their governor is a Democrat.
Interesting.
So, and I think they're trying to introduce legislation where the governor doesn't get to pick, like the same party gets to choose, because that's what they're afraid of.
Of course.
That's why they won't let D.C. be a state. That's why they won't let Puerto Rico be a state, because it's automatically blue.
Right.
Right. D.C.'s been blue forever.
Right.
But when we have a senator, we don't have voting power. He can't vote.
Interesting.
Yeah.